covering the Palm Beaches and the Treasure Coast. This is WPBF 25 News at 6.
Election Day is finally here.
We knew it would get here. We have reporters covering the presidential race, local congressional races, and some voting problems in Palm Beach County.
There's no reason for them to not have the ballots for the precinct, to make us stand here until after 8 o'clock. A lot of people left and they won't come back. They can't come back.
A ballot mix-up in Palm Beach County forces some people to leave the polls without casting their votes. Ted White's investigating the voting problems. His report is just minutes away. Good evening. I'm Todd McDermott.
And I'm Tiffany Kenny. Thank you for joining us. If you haven't voted yet, the polls are still open for one more hour. They close at 7 tonight. Florida is a winner-take-all state, so the victorious candidate will get those 29 electoral votes from our state.
Now we'll get to President Obama's campaign in Chicago in a moment. We start our live team coverage, though, with Republican Mitt Romney's campaign.
Nicole Killian joins us now from Boston. And Nicole, polls show this race is basically tied.
Well, Todd and Tiffany, Mitt Romney just touched down here in Boston a short time ago after an 11th hour effort to get out the vote. Mitt Romney and Paul Ryan began their day at home, casting their ballots. Then it was back on the road to the Buckeye battleground as the pair joined forces to make a final last-minute push.
This is a big day for big change. We're about to change America.
That included several stops in the Cleveland area, from a campaign office to a fast food joint.
Quarter pounder without cheese.
Before going their separate ways, Romney to Pennsylvania, Ryan to Virginia. Back at Boston headquarters, where the stage was being set for their election night finish, campaign spokesman Kyle Downey explained the last-minute appeal.
It's building on excitement, and it's taking one more opportunity to get your message out.
A message that voters in the state Romney governed may or may not take to heart.
I'm really concerned if Romney wins.
For the Republicans, he's a good candidate.
Well, win or lose, Mitt Romney will be joined here tonight by family, close friends, and supporters. Aides say it will be more of an intimate gathering in what's expected to be an emotional night. Now let's head over to my colleague Sally Kidd, who's with the Obama campaign in Chicago.
The Obama campaign says historic early voter turnout really put the president in a strong position for today. And so they say when he takes this stage tonight, he'll be delivering a victory speech. President Obama dropped by a Chicago campaign office to thank volunteers.
My name was Barack Obama, you know, the president of the United States.
And he placed a few calls to campaign workers in swing state Wisconsin.
We feel confident we've got the votes to win, but it's going to depend ultimately on whether those votes turn out.
You're going to have heavy wait in this line.
Many polls opened with long lines.
I'm concerned about Medicare.
I think it's just important that we kind of turn things around.
And the turnout game moved into its final inning.
State to state to state, what we've seen in the polls is we're tied or a little bit up. So for us, it's just making sure our voters get out.
Campaign advisors say the president has multiple pathways to the 270 electoral votes he needs to win.
That's a big difference to what Mitt Romney has. Mitt Romney only has one pathway, and it's through Ohio. And we're winning in Ohio right now.
Now, the president played some basketball this afternoon. That's become an election day tradition for him. He's going to have dinner at home with the family. Then he's heading to a hotel in downtown Chicago to watch the returns come in. Reporting from Chicago, Sally Kidd, WPBF 25 News.
Sally, thanks. The latest nationwide poll shows the presidential race is tied up. This ABC News Washington Post poll shows 49% of likely voters supporting President Obama, 48% supporting Governor Romney. The margin of error is 2.5%. People are lined up to vote right now before the polls close at 7 o'clock.
We have seen some voting issues on this election day in Delray Beach and in Jupiter Farms. Ted White has been looking into them, and he joins us now live from one local polling place. Ted?
Well, of course, earlier today here at Christ Fellowship in Royal Palm Beach, they had long lines and even longer waits. Not the case right now. Everything is flowing pretty smoothly here. We've had plenty of people who are starting to come in here after they have gotten off of work, but no problems to report. Now, earlier today in parts of Palm Beach County, people were having some problems, especially at a church, which was a precinct in Delray Beach. At Precinct 5122 in Delray Beach, voters who arrived before the polls opened voiced their frustration. They learned that the ballots inside belong to a different precinct.
You should be able to walk in, vote, and be done with it.
Election Supervisor Susan Booker says part of the ballots for that precinct had been swapped with another precinct farther north.
Some ballots got inadvertently crossed somewhere in Delray that should have been in Gardens, and some in Gardens in Delray. And so we worked with the firefighters and we rectified that situation as soon as possible.
The problem was fixed by 8:45, but some voters left out of frustration before they cast their ballot.
They should have made arrangements to leave the precincts open at least another hour in the evening to let these people who cannot leave work early.
In Jupiter Farms, some voters ran into parking problems near a precinct and were getting ticketed for parking on the grass. But at least one couple was dealing with a different issue. Lori and Paul live in the same house, but according to their voter registration cards, they vote in 2 different districts at 2 different polling places. They went to 2 different locations.
We're still nowhere in this state in terms of, is anybody getting this right? So I'm now ready to walk in there to find out if I'm really able to vote there.
Booker says the message is loud and clear.
Please be patient with us. We are working as hard as we know how.
And more people continue to arrive here in the parking lot. Again, no problems to report. The lines are not as long as they were, nowhere near as long as they were from earlier today here at Christ Fellowship. We're live in Royal Palm Beach. Ted White, WPBF 25 News.
Long voting lines have been seen today across Florida. This is new video that we just got into the newsroom out of Miami-Dade County. You can see people in a very, very long line waiting to get inside a precinct to cast their ballot. And we also have new video of voter lines in Leon County. This was the scene in Tallahassee today. It was a familiar sight throughout Florida on this election day.
Now, millions of people in Florida voted before today, Election Day. State officials say more than 4.5 million people had already voted either by mail or in person before the polls opened this morning. Of those voters, 43% were Democrats, 39% Republicans. Despite record turnout in many parts of the state, Governor Rick Scott rejected calls to extend early voting by an extra day to alleviate those long lines.
Once everyone in Palm Beach County casts their ballots today, those ballots will be sent to the tabulation center in Riviera Beach. Aaron Guy is live there where workers are getting ready to tally those votes. Aaron?
Well, Tiffany and Todd, as you know, this has been a happening place for the last couple of weeks. And I'm going to step out of the way so you can see exactly what's going on behind me. This has been happening, like we said, for a while now. There was a misprint on the absentee ballots. So what you're looking at is they are copying over on the real ballots. Now, they have someone from each party watching to make sure it's done correctly. Now, I talked to Susan Booker, the supervisor of elections here, and she says that everything is going just fine. I talked to her a couple of minutes ago. Things on pace here. She even said that they're now looking at ballots that were handed over to the canvassing board. In other words, they were ballots that may have had an issue. They weren't quite sure how they should be read. They went in front of a board and then they're sending them back out to be recounted. So that's what you're looking at here. Again, this has been a really active scene for the last couple of weeks. Tens of thousands of absentee ballots have been looked at. Now, later in the evening, what's going to happen is cartridges from each of the precincts are going to be taken to about 17 locations around the county. That's where data will then be read and then fed back here to the tabulation center. Now, Susan Booker also told us that deputies from around the area, firefighters, are going to be taking those cartridges and eventually bringing them back here. But of course, this has been busy the last couple of weeks. It's going to get even busier throughout the evening. We've got volunteers. It's really the place to be this evening. We're going to stay out here for you and continue to gather information. We're live in Riviera Beach. Aaron Guy, WPBF 25 News.
Place to be. That's why you're there, Aaron. Thank you. One of the biggest races we're following is the heated contest for the 18th district congressional seat.
Republican Allen West is the incumbent. West is running against Democrat Patrick Murphy. The two are going after the District 18 seat. Kathleen O'Toole is covering the Murphy campaign in Palm Beach Gardens, but we're going to start with Terry Parker at West campaign on Hutchinson Island. Terry?
Right. It is the most expensive race in House history. Freshman Congressman and Tea Party darling Allen West is upstairs here in a nail-biting wet to find out if he can retain his seat against 29-year-old newcomer Patrick Murphy. Both sides have poured millions into ads that have been described as the most negative in the whole election. Both Republicans and Democrats across the country calling this the important race to get their man in office. $21 million raised and spent. I've learned that West is upstairs with his family and staff and will watch results on TV up there while an expected 1,000 to 1,500 guests will mingle and eat down here. West making an appearance only after a winner is declared. And Allen West spent the day at polling places throughout the county today, and he is now upstairs waiting to find out if he is going to be victorious. And for more on our live team coverage, we go now to Kathleen O'Toole in Palm Beach Gardens, who has the Patrick Murphy part of the story. Kathleen.
Well, Terry, it's his first run for Congress, first run for any elected office, but Patrick Murphy is hoping that he will be celebrating a victory here tonight in Palm Beach Gardens. Now, the Democrat is taking on one of the most fiery and soundbite savvy members of Congress, and he's been outspent by Allen West by four, maybe almost 5 to 1. The candidates were trying to talk about the issues at a forum last month in Fort Pierce, but the campaign has largely been waged on TV with mudslinging at a nearly unprecedented amount, and that's what the $21 million that Terry Parker just talked about buys you. So here's the schedule of events for this evening. Patrick Murphy spent the day going from Palm Beach to Martin to St. Lucie counties and back down now to Palm Beach County, visiting 6 precincts. Then he'll come here around 7:30. It depends on how long the line is at that last precinct that he visits in Jupiter. He'll arrive here. The time is not specific yet, but around 7:30, 8 o'clock. And his supporters will be here as well. We're live tonight in Palm Beach Gardens. I'm Kathleen O'Toole, WPBF 25 News.
Well, ABC News is covering the major national races. WPBF 25 News is following all the local races important to you.
One of the biggest resources for local information right now, our website and our mobile apps.
Chris Emma is live in our newsroom with our digital media manager. Hey, guys.
Hey, how are you, Tiffany and Todd? Yeah, that's right. We're going to be keeping a very close eye on these local races here in Florida. And of course, once the polling closes, the poll places close at 7 o'clock. That's when you're going to want to know those results, right? They're going to come into the newsroom continuously. And as John Wise is going to show you right now, through our live wire and all the apps that we have and the digital tools that we have, we're going to be able to give you up to the minute of those polls. So, John, let's talk about how people can get results on live wire.
Okay, yeah, we've been talking about live wire all night tonight, and so I want to show you here in this right rail. Like, this is where all the conversation is happening. In the right rail, the live election results. We've got the presidential race nationally. We've got kind of how Florida's shaping up for the presidential race. Below that, we've got some other key races, the District 22, District 18, U.S. Senate, all that kind of stuff.
And they're continuously updating.
Yeah, once the first polls start closing at 7 and the returns come in, yeah, those numbers are going to be updated frequently.
And the last thing, talk about that election map.
Yeah, the election app, this has been a really, even though there isn't, the results haven't come in yet, this is really popping today on our website. A lot of people are clicking on the election map. It's very cool. It's very interactive. All you do, once votes do come in and totals are coming in, people can click on whatever state they want, obviously including Florida. And again, because it hasn't started updating just yet. Let's see. Yeah, you can click on any state you want. Right now, it's kind of got some preliminary numbers in there, but that's going to be a big hit tonight, I think.
All right, John, thank you. So in less than an hour, we're going to have starting all the results be coming in. And, of course, we're going to have our continuous coverage from 8 to 11:30. Guys, back to you.
Chris, thanks. Thanks to John as well. While we have you covered from your computer to your mobile device, your smartphone, we also have the local races covered right here on WPBF 25 News.
We'll be scrolling results on your screen throughout the evening. We'll be watching results in more than 120 congressional, state, and local races, and a handful of amendment and ballot questions.
Watch for those results anytime at the bottom of your television screen.
Our Commitment 2012 coverage picks up again right after the break.
We'll take you live to the locations of 2 candidates who have done plenty of mudslinging leading up to Election Day. Mike, no mud in your forecast.
I'm sorry, Todd. The weather looks great today across South Florida. A little warm, a little steamy, but changes are coming just around the corner. A cool front just hours away. We'll talk about that. Have my 7-day forecast coming up. You're watching WPBF 25 News.
Here's an amendment voters will decide today. Amendment 10, the tangible personal property tax exemption. Basically, it raises the exemption for businesses. Polls close in less than 50 minutes. I'm Todd McDermott with Tiffany Kennedy. You're watching WPBF 25 News. Election night.
The drama reaches its highest point.
And no one covers it like WPBF 25 News Commitment 2012.
Live, in-depth team coverage at home and across the country. The razor-thin battle for president, heated local races, controversial Florida amendments.
And during ABC's network coverage,
watch our live stream of local developments
on WPBF.com, on our news and Election 2012 apps.
As history unfolds, South Florida turns to WPBF 25 News.
reasons to buy from Route 60 Hyundai: 40 miles per gallon, large inventory, great financing, 100,000-mile warranty, service, and an outstanding commitment to our customers. Yippee-yi-yo, when you're ready to buy, come to Route 60 Hyundai, Vero Beach.
Drowning in bank fees? Velocity Community Credit Union will help you keep your head above water, make your dreams come true, and stay afloat through all the big moments in your life. Count on us to make your banking seem like a day at the beach. Velocity Community Credit Union. Smart banking made easy.
Today, you're missing the game. But tomorrow, you could be catching it live. Because with Xfinity, you can watch live sports with Watch ESPN on your laptop, smartphone, and tablet. You can't do that with satellite. Switch to the Xfinity Triple Play from Comcast for $99 a month for 12 months with HD DVR service free for 6 months. Or ask how to get up to $250 back. Tomorrow could be awesome if you call 1-800-XFINITY today.
Discover the art of contemporary quilting at the World Quilt Show, Florida, November 8th through the 10th at the Palm Beach County Convention Center in West Palm Beach. View over 400 fabulous quilts from 10 countries at this extraordinary quilting festival. Shop the fabulous Merchants Mall filled with everything for the quilter, home sewer, and textile artist. Thursday through Saturday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. That's the World Quilt Show, Florida at the Palm Beach County Convention Center. For info, visit worldquilt.com.
Multivitamin coming in. On it, Chief. Look alive, people. Smooth and steady, guys. Everything on schedule down here? Yep, pretty regular. Nice job. Keep it strong. Thanks. Onward and upward.
Launch your day with the multivitamin made with 26 fruits and vegetables plus extra B vitamins for energy. Alive. Start feeling.
Welcome back to our Commitment 2012 coverage. We're watching another big race here in Florida.
Former West Palm Beach Mayor Lois Frankel is running against Adam Hasner. Frankel is a Democrat, Hasner a Republican. The two are going after the District 22 seat. Angela Rozier is covering Hasner's campaign, but we're going to start with Ari Height and with Lois Frankel. Ari?
Yeah, they are expecting hundreds of people to fill this lobby here at the Embassy Suites. You can hear still doing audio checks right now, preparing for this party tonight. I'm going to step out of the shot so you can see the Palm Beach County Democrats sign back there. They're expecting about 10 or so candidates here later on, including, as you mentioned, former West Palm Beach Mayor Lois Frankel. She, of course, is now running for Congress. Frankel spent part of her election day doing some last-minute campaigning on Clematis Street in downtown West Palm. She also went to City Hall with her son to vote. Frankel says she expects a close race tonight, so she needs every supporter she has to go to the polls.
A lot of people voting. That's great. This is great for democracy, for our country, just to see after all these terrible ads that everybody's been watching, and you know, it really comes down to each one of us has the power of one vote, and we know in Florida that every vote counts.
Frankel is going to begin her election evening at a party in Broward County. She's then going to head north here to watch some returns, and she hopes to give a victory speech later on tonight. We, of course, won't see her until she comes out for that speech. Her opponent, as you mentioned, is Republican Adam Hasner. Angela Rozier is covering his campaign. Angela.
That's right. You know, as a matter of fact, I'm here at Adam Hasner's watch party at the Delray Beach Marriott. I think it's got a bit interesting. A few moments ago, they evacuated the hotel after the fire alarm went off, but I just got a thumbs up from one of the workers here. But as they say, the show must go on. Now, we did catch up with Adam Hasner earlier today. He was at the Boca Raton Community Center this afternoon. He was there greeting voters with his wife by his side. His campaign manager tells us so far they are pleased with the voter turnout, and he also says Hasner took advantage of early voting himself.
Adam actually voted early. Adam did in-person absentee balloting, which is a kind of a fairly new thing. So he went in and requested an absentee, voted right there on the spot. We wanted to send a message to people that early voting is important, and we did it by having the candidate go early vote.
And again, we did get the all clear that we can go back into the building right now where they are still preparing for tonight's party. And tonight's party gets underway at about 8:30. Reporting live in Delray Beach, Angela Rozier, WPBF 25 News.
Thanks, Ange. And we're also watching a big race for the U.S. Senate. Incumbent Democrat Bill Nilsen is running against challenger Republican Connie Mack. We will bring you the returns on this race as well as soon as they come into us. And if you're headed out to vote, let's get a check of your evening drive at 6:15. This is a look at Palm Beach Lakes Boulevard and I-95. No problems at all here. And let's go down to Boca, Glades Road and the Turnpike. Things looking good here as well. To beat the traffic anytime, go to WPBF.com.
And I know it's breaking the rules. I want to reveal my vote. I voted for Mike Lyons.
Well, thank you. If elected, I will not serve. How about that?
I knew that too.
I love my job. I will not leave this particular job, especially with a forecast just around the corner. Cooler, drier, but thanks for the vote anyway. All right, let's check temperatures across South Florida. We are in the 70s now. The clouds continue across the region, but you know what? Cooler, drier air is just around the corner. You might even say chilly as we head toward Thursday morning. In the 70s now, a little cooler inland. Okeechobee, you've got 68, 74 in Juno Beach, West Palm 74, Boca 76. If you're still thinking about voting, you still got time, and obviously the weather is cooperating with scattered clouds and temperatures in the mid-70s. Here come the clouds. They will continue across South Florida through the early evening hours, then be gone. We thought we might see some rain, and we're seeing a bit. You can see it down here to our south, but across Palm Beach County and the Treasure Coast tonight is going to be high and dry with very little in the way of rain. The skies will clear late tonight and early tomorrow morning. Then beginning Wednesday, continuing Thursday, Friday, and through the weekend, cool, dry air and temperatures, especially Thursday morning, a bit on the cool side. For boating, west-northwesterly winds 10 to 15 knots, seas 2 to 4 feet, and good waters a light chop. Winds will be a little gusty as we head toward Thursday as well. But otherwise, really no problems weather-wise. Here is your Wednesday in the morning. Clear skies, 60 degrees by 2 p.m. Temperatures, mid-70s. Then as we head toward 8 p.m. tomorrow night, again, skies clear, nice little breeze, temperatures in the mid to upper range of the 60s. Thursday, that will be the coolest morning with temperatures in the upper 40s and low 50s, say 8 a.m. 53 degrees. But by the afternoon, blue skies, temperatures in the low 70s, and by 8 o'clock, temps in the mid-range of the 60s. Friday looks good as well, not quite as chilly with temperatures mostly in the 50s, but just as pretty as we head toward the afternoon. Saturday and Sunday, this looks pretty good, right? Mostly sunny on Saturday, 76. As we head toward Sunday, more of the same with temperatures beginning to warm up. So again, tonight, clouds across the region, sunshine tomorrow, and the rest of the week. Tiffany and Todd, looks great.
Mike, thanks. Here's another one of the amendments voters will decide today.
Amendment 5 is called state courts. It would require the Florida Supreme Court justices appointed